what my mood's going to be, to decide, what shoes I want, to what outfit I want. So I just throw everything in a bag. And it typically ends up being at the very last minute because I am a last minute packer as well. And so I have the bag out. I did throw some things in it, but I have not packed yet. I have a bag full of bathing suits, and I've deemed that I'm just bringing flip-flops this time because I'm going to St. John, and most of it's a national park. So I'm going to be on a boat trip 2 days. We have a sunset cruise because there's nothing I love more than being on a boat. It's my favorite thing in the world. So we are going on a boat trip one night for an evening sunset cruise, and then we have an all-day boat trip one day, and then we'll be on the beach. So I'm just bringing flip-flops. So that's going to take down the shoe issue. But I wanted to show you what I'm doing right now is I'm packing some of my skin essentials. And I consider these essential, whether you're going to an island or any beach or any getaway that you're going to be in the sun. But I thought I'd show you, this is the Mary Kay travel roll-up bag. Let me show you this. I have this kind of, let me show it to you what it looks like. This is what it looks like all rolled up, okay? And then what I love about this bag is it's Velcro. Oops, something just fell out. It's Velcro, and it has a little hook on the top of it. So when you get to your destination, you can just hang this on the bathroom door, and all of your products that you need are right there, laid out in front of you, easy to find. And I use this because it's just so simple. But what I love about it is each of these little compartments are Velcro. So I can take them off if I want to take them, and they're plastic, so if anything spills, it doesn't get all over your bag. I can take the plastic compartments off and either store that in a beach bag if I need to keep things from melting. There's lots of different uses for it. So this is what I'm packing up right now. And let me just show you what I have in the bag. So of course, the most important thing is for me is always skincare, because especially when you're in the sun, you got to make sure you're taking good care of your skin even when you're at the beach, especially since you're probably getting a lot of over sun exposure. So what I have packed here is in my second travel bag is the new little travel makeup bag, and this one is so cute. It's also plastic, but what I have in here, and I'll show you my essentials, is my Mary Kay 4-in-1 cleanser. And I'm packing my full size because it's almost empty. So I'm just using that because it's just easier because it's almost empty anyway. But I typically would pack my little to-go set, my skincare to-go set. We do have all the skincare sets in to-go sizes for travel, and these will last about 3 weeks. So if you are traveling and you don't want to pack your full size, let me know. I have that for you. But I'm packing my full size because it's almost at the end anyway. And then right here I have, this is the most important thing besides sunscreen. This is the Mary Kay After Sun Replenishing Gel, and this is a full bottle because every time I go to the islands, you can see how fair I am. I think that I'm less fair than I am, and I definitely protect my skin, but I get burned. I get patch burned. And this actually will protect my skin when I get out of the sun and turn any burn that I may get into a tan and keeps it from peeling. So I love this because it's very, very lightweight, and it's a gel, and I keep it in the refrigerator while I'm there. So when you put it on, it's cold. And so what I love about this is I use this when I'm traveling as my body lotion, because when you're in the heat, there's nothing worse than feeling like sticky or heavy or anything additional on your skin that you just don't want on your skin. So I use this in my body lotion. I love this stuff. This is the best. And then right here, I have my Mary Kay SPF 50. This is a cream foundation. Cream SPF. And this is actually discontinued. Mary Kay discontinued this, but I thought I'd tell you this. I do know they're working on a new product. I'm packing this because what I do is before I go in the sun, I put the lotion SPF all over my body because it's a lot easier to disperse, and I feel like I get better coverage, and it's SPF 50 because this girlfriend's gonna need a lot of 50, I think. And so then what I do is when I'm at the beach or at the pool, I reapply with a spray sunscreen that's a little bit lower in SPF throughout the day. I kind of mix and match them and balance them, so I'm trying to get some color. But I thought I'd show you the other sunscreen that I love to use because it has bronzer in it. So this one is not easy to find. This is called Australian Gold SPF 30, and it has, it's water resistant, and it has bronzer built into it. And I love this sunscreen because it smells amazing. It smells kind of like cocoa and vanilla, and it doesn't get orangey and it doesn't look weird. So for me, I like it because I am so fair. I'm able to get a little more color to my skin with the added bronzer to the sunscreen without it looking like really strange on my skin. So I love using this throughout the day while I'm at the beach. And then I always make sure I start my day with 50 and reapply the 50 throughout the day as well, because I have to do this balance so that I don't get too burned. You know, they say that you're supposed to put it on every 90 minutes approximately, but when I'm in the islands, I typically do it at least every hour, because there's nothing worse than getting a sunburn when you are traveling, right? So that's what I have in that bag, and I haven't finished packing this. And the other thing I'm packing in this bag is, did I bring it up here? I don't have it up here, but let me tell you what I'm packing in this bag. To add to the sun protection essential is the new Clinical Solutions Calming Milk. The second step to the Clinical Solutions I'm putting in here, and I'm bringing my full bottle because that stuff is the best stuff on the planet if you get any kind of irritation on your skin, on your face especially. I had one of you went to Hawaii a couple months ago, and she texted me while she was in Hawaii, and her daughters already have, you know, darker skin. They already have beautiful, you know, warmer skin tone, but they got really badly burned. So I shipped her products to Hawaii. I shipped her the supple tanning, I shipped her the sun gel, and I sent her some other things to help her, but she had her Clinical Solutions set with her. And so what I said to her was, hey, try using that calming milk on your daughter's faces until you get your products. And she said that they preferred the calming milk on their face the most because it really helps soothe the irritated skin from the sunburn. And apparently their burn was really bad. So I'm definitely packing that because there's nothing I want to make sure I keep my face not getting burned. I usually do a really good job at my face because I wear a hat, I wear sunglasses. My face doesn't get a whole lot of sun because I am protecting it the most. And I also, just so you know, I do that too because I wear a hat, not just to protect my face, but also to protect my hair color, because I have a lot of red in my hair, and the sun fades red fades really fast in general, but the sun really fades it. So it's actually a twofold process for me, the sun hats. So that's what I'm bringing in that bag, and that's some of my other favorite products that I like to use in addition to the Mary Kay sunscreen. I can't wait for them to come out with a new one, because like I said, the current one was discontinued. So I have that one bottle left. That's all I got. Okay, other thing, when you are traveling and you are going on a trip, did you know that sunscreen typically only has approximately 1.5 years shelf life? There is an expiration date on your sunscreens. Usually it's on the bottom, or, you know, encrypt it, because sometimes it's really hard to see. But check your sunscreens for SPF. The SPF sunscreens all have expiration dates, because the last thing you want to do is get there and your sunscreen to be expired. And if you're traveling to the islands like I am, sunscreen is super duper expensive there. So buying it here and bringing it with you is definitely a smarter choice. So the other couple things that are really essential for me to pack when it comes to my daily needs is my skincare. I already showed you my cleanser, so I'm packing my night cream, I'm packing my day cream, and I'm using the full sizes because, again, they're not completely full, so they're already a really nice size. They're not real big. I'm packing my 2 eye creams, and I'm packing my lifting serum. So those are all going in my travel roll-up bag because they're all pretty small and easy to carry on. I am checking luggage, so I'm not worrying about the restrictions for size. But to save some space in my bag and to save some weight, because like I said, I am an overpacker, and even though I'm not bringing all my shoes this time, I'm sure I'm overpacking something else when I get to that stage. So what I decided to do this time to save space, and I'm sure a lot of you have these in your collection too, because I give them to you as free gifts. I'm packing my miniature oil-free eye makeup remover, because I'll wear makeup at night for sure. I'm packing a miniature new micellar water, and I'm packing this because I can't stand sunscreen on my face. I hate the way it feels. So I want to get that off really well, and sometimes I just feel like getting a first cleanse, getting it off your face is really important. So I'm bringing this especially to get the sunscreen off my face, and I thought it's a perfect way to save some weight and space by taking my minis. So when I give them to you as free gifts, save them for your trips, girls. make sure you put them in a little spot where you know you have them for when you travel. And then I'm bringing for body wash, I'm bringing my mini, this is the Shea body wash, the Satin Body Shea body wash. I'm bringing 2 of them. I doubt I'll go through a full one, but I'm just bringing 2 because why not? So I'm bringing these, and then I always pack, to make this go a long way, I always pack a new loofah so that it gets really foamy in the shower and I can get all the sand and everything and then scrub the sunscreen off my body. And these are very moisturizing. The Shea body wash is very moisturizing. So being in the sun, it's going to be great for my skin to be that hydration because it's full of omega-3s, and omega-3s actually help your skin stay hydrated and hold on to moisture longer. So I'm bringing those to help save space, and I'm putting those in my travel wallet bag. And then my other products that I'm bringing I think are essential besides shampoo, I'm bringing dry shampoo. For me, I have to always pack a decongestant because when I fly, I get really congested and my ears clog. So I learned from my ENT to always take a decongestant before I fly. So that's something essential for me. I know it's kind of a weird one. And then I have my makeup. So I know a lot of you, when you go on vacation, you might not want to wear makeup, but it's me. I'm wearing makeup when I go away. Do I wear it to the beach every day? No. I might put mascara on, but when I go out for dinner, I'm going to put makeup on. So one of the things I always do is when I travel and I'm going somewhere in the sun, I like to bring mineral powder, and I usually go up a shade because I'm hoping to get darker. That's the goal. So I bring the mineral powder, and these I like because they have locks on them so that all the powder doesn't spill out while I'm traveling. So I like to bring a mineral powder, and then I always bring my concealer and under eye corrector, and I usually bring a darker shade with me than I'm currently wearing. Again, I have high hopes. So I do that. And sometimes when you have a color on your face is different than your body, you want it to blend, your face to your neck. So mixing a little bit darker shade on your face and blending it with a lighter shade is also a really good tip. So that make sure that it doesn't look like like your body went to Florida and your face didn't follow. We don't want any of that happening. And then I have some makeup in here. So I like to pack a cute little palette. And I like our palettes because they're magnetic. I'm able to kind of make my own combo. I have 2 cheek colors and a bronzer in there. And I like using my bronzer as eyeshadow sometimes. And then I have a little palette set up with some bronzy shades. This is what I call my Beachy Glow palette. So this little petite one. I have all neutral shades in there, so it's easy for me. And then I just have my mascara, eyeliner, and my liquid eyeshadow because I wear this every day. And I am going to pack my new pink eyeshadows because if you haven't seen any videos I've done lately, clearly I love these. And I'm going to bring these because I think when I get a little tanner, it's going to look different. So I think it's going to be fun. So that's what I have for my makeup. And I always pack my foundation primer because this has SPF 15 in it. So even though I'm not going to use this as my sunscreen, I like having the extra additional coverage. And if I'm just going to go for a walk or if I'm just going out for dinner and it's still sunny outside, when I do my makeup, I have a little extra sunscreen on. And I love this stuff because it helps, it just helps your skin feel really, really clean, kept clean. It keeps all the impurities out of your skin. And then I always bring finishing spray because when you're in the islands or any humidity for that matter, this stuff keeps your makeup in place and keeps it on all day. And you can also use it other parts of your body just to kind of cool your body down and help, if you're perspiring. So I always pack this too. And I like it because the bottles are not real big. So a lot of these things would actually meet the requirements for check-on luggage, but there's no chance I'm ever able to travel with just check-on luggage. Never happening. So it's all getting checked. I already bought my checked bag fee. I already paid for it. So those are my summer essentials. I hope that's helpful for you. Of course, there's the odds and ends, the basics of hairbrush and all the other stuff. But I have about 7 bathing suits in my bag, and I realized today that I haven't put them on in about 2 years because last summer was COVID and I really didn't go to the pool. And it dawned on me that I'm not sure they all fit really well. So I ran to the mall today and I got 3 new tops because that was what I needed the most, was new tops. And so I hope that maybe some of them will still fit me, but I'm bringing them all. And you know, that's what happens, right? You go through 2 years of not going to the pool as regularly in the summer, and it just dawned on me today that they actually might not fit me. So I'm really glad I actually checked, because we're not going to a resort, we're staying in an Airbnb, but you know, we got to keep it together. So I hope those tips were helpful for you. And if you are traveling somewhere, I would love to hear, what is an essential item. Obviously, sunscreen, all that stuff. Is there a specialty item that you like must have when you travel? Is there like a certain bag you like to use, or is there a product that you just love to carry with you? Or are you like me, where you feel like you bring way too much stuff and